It's now time for the morning show on XL7-TV.
Welcome to the morning show on XL7-TV. I'm Bob Rickson. Well, this is Scooter.
Whoop, whoop.
Scott Callies.
Well, how was your weekend?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
Yours?
Yeah, a little better than that maybe, but
Yeah. What'd you do that was exciting?
got to see the little one.
Oh, the gnome.
The gnome was here.
The gnome was in
The
your
gnome
home.
is here.
The gnome is here.
Yes.
Oh.
She goes to the other in-laws today, though.
Oh.
But she is here.
Did you get her some White Castles?
No, we didn't get her some White Castles. She did get to try some homemade pizza, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, she liked that.
I wish you'd have called. I'd have sent over a bunch of. We got a whole bunch of cherry tomatoes.
Oh, she would have liked that.
Whole bunch. Yeah, well, maybe we just need to send some home with her.
There you go. There you go.
Send some down to the other grandparents.
We can do that.
Some cherry tomato. Oh yeah, we got a whole bunch of them.
Oh, that's cool. Amanda likes them.
We planted big ones. We
Yeah.
didn't get so many big ones.
But you got a bunch of
Got
little
a whole
ones.
bunch of little ones.
They're good.
I don't like them.
I'm not a tomato fan, period.
Oh, really?
My wife likes them.
Yeah, yeah, we got a whole bunch, so we'll get you some. Get you a
Okay.
bag full. Yeah, they're plenty.
Sweet.
Other than that, it was a mowing weekend, which is
I
fine.
figured you're still playing catch up.
I am doing that, but probably by the end of the week, I'll be ready to start back into a normal flow.
That's good. That's good. About caught back up.
Yeah, almost back up. So, not too shabby. Got a big, busy week this week.
Don't know yet. It's still too early to tell.
It's only Monday.
Yeah.
I hear you.
Way too early to tell.
I hear you. I know that first day of school in services today, so
Yep.
that is going to let you know that school's just around the corner.
It is.
2 weeks
it
from
is.
today, I think, is the kickoff.
2 weeks from today. Huh?
A week from today.
A week from
A
today.
week from today. Yeah, on the 11th.
Okay.
It seems to be awful early to me. Is it you? It seem early to you?
Well, they said something about moving it up this year. So
Why,
yeah,
though? They're not getting
I
out any
don't-
earlier.
I don't remember. They had a rhyme or reason for it, but I don't remember what it was.
It's crazy.
But yeah, they did talk about everything moving up this year.
When you were a kid, when did you start?
I don't remember.
You don't remember.
No, I was a kid. I have no clue. I couldn't tell
I've been
you.
a kid a lot longer than you, and I remember we used to start the Monday after. We used to start the Tuesday after Labor Day. So generally September 7th, somewhere in that time frame.
I couldn't tell you.
But we didn't take all the extra week here and a week there, and
Yeah.
a week for spring break and a week for. You got 2 weeks at Christmas time. You got the mandatory federal holidays.
Yeah.
But you didn't get a big long spring break. If we did, we never took it. We never went anywhere if we did.
Yeah, I don't remember spring break. I just remember the summer break. Everybody got summer break, but I don't remember the spring break.
Yeah, we generally didn't get out until seemed like we got out June 6th and went back September 6th or somewhere in that, a day or two
Yeah.
either way.
I couldn't tell you. As a kid, it was summer break. Summer break. I didn't. Pay
How'd
any
you spend your
attention.
summers as a kid? Surely you remember that.
Yeah, when I was young, we had a whitewater over in Oklahoma, and
Okay.
parents would drop us off there during the day and then pick us up on their way home.
Just babysitting service.
Yep, it was great. I loved it.
$5.
But we had a community, so this parent would take them this day, and then this parent would take us this day, and
every day.
pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
it was
didn't
like
worry about eating or.
no, we had money. We'd eat there. Yeah, I remember their little pizzas and their
Start a
little stuff.
tab. At the end of the week, Popper had to come in and pay the tab.
Well, now you were able to put money on a card thing that you used to get in,
Okay.
and you could use that and scan that.
Wow. We didn't have nothing like that here.
Had a good time though.
Yeah. Fun.
Oh yeah, we knew the park inside and out.
If you could do your childhood over Scooter, would you?
Oh, yeah. I had a great childhood.
Would you change much?
Probably not.
No.
I enjoyed it. I had a good time.
Lots of fun.
Yeah.
You know, it was a bit different. Of course, again, I'm older than you, but childhood back in your day and even back as far as my day was different. You know, everybody knew everybody.
Mm-hmm. You could run around all day long as you were at home before the street lights came on. And you
exactly
were
right. And you didn't worry about much.
No.
You know, we had limitations. You could, don't cross this road, don't cross that road, and that left open lots of area you could cover.
Mm-hmm.
Then you got to the age to where, yes, you can ride your bike and you can cross this road, but you have to walk your bike across the road. Not a problem. Then you got to where you got a little sneaky and you just rode that bike across the road. And then before you know it, you're riding down the middle of the road and your dad's coming the other direction.
And then you're busted.
And you're busted. Then you lose your bike for a week, and now you're on they weren't even Nikes back then. Those
No.
old Converse shoes.
Yep.
Yeah. But childhood, it's a little bit different today. Everybody wants to be on the couch playing a video game.
Well, that, and it's so, I mean, it's not as safe just leaving them out like it was when we were, I mean, just to run around all day and not know.
Mm-hmm.
No, you just can't do that today.
And we had to check in. We had to do our fair share of checking in for sure. So, but once you checked in, everything was good. A couple hours, and you had to check in again. So, but it was a good time. Growing up was fun.
I enjoyed my time growing up. Can't complain.
There you go. Probably should get started.
You bet.
It's time for the morning prayer, brought to you by Hospice of the Ozarks, 870-508-1771. Hospice of the Ozarks been taking care of Baxter, Marion County since 1979. They'd be glad to take care of you as well. If you don't know what hospice care is, just pick up your phone, give them a call. They'll be glad to explain it to you, let you know what they can do for you or a loved one. And now the morning prayer, Sarah.
Lord, we just thank you for this day that you made. We thank you for what you're doing and then through this community. It's amazing. We thank you for the soldiers and first responders that just go out and answer the call, Lord, for this community, and the soldiers for this country, Lord. And we just thank you. And we thank you so much for always being with us, Lord God. We're never alone, and you're always there, Lord God, ready to answer us. Help us acknowledge you and just that you are there, Lord. And I just thank you. In Jesus' name, amen.
Amen.
The morning prayer brought to you by Hospice of the Ozarks. We'll be back in just a moment after a quick word from Bob and Linda Zadora of the Z-Team at Century 21 Lemack Realty.
Hi, this is Bob Zadora, Executive Broker at Century 21 Lemack Realty. The Z-Team would like to welcome all of our summertime visitors to the beautiful Twin Lakes area. If you find yourself falling in love with our lakes, rivers, and people, the Z-Team can be your buyer's agent at no fee to you. We'd like to help you explore the possibility of calling the beautiful Ozarks your new home.
Call the Z-Team, Bob and Linda Zadora, Century 21 Lemack Realty, 870-405-0793. RetireToArkansas.net.
Welcome back to the morning show on XL7-TV. It's time for the lake levels, dam reports, and all the weather updates brought to you by Bob and Linda Zadora. The Z-Team of Century 21 Lemack Realty, 870-405-0793 is their number. RetiredArkansas.net is their website. If you go there, click on live views. This is what you see this morning. Little froggy.
Little bit.
Did you see any deer this morning coming in?
I did not.
I don't care what time of the day you drive down Old Military, you're going to see at least 5.
Yeah, usually, yeah.
It's crazy right now. Just crazy. This is the beautiful White River that separates Marion County, Arkansas from Baxter County, Arkansas. It's the city of Cotter, about mid-screen. Here in just a little bit, that sun's going to come up and melt all that fog off, and it'll be a beautiful shot. This is what we call God's country. If you'd like to know what's available in this area for sale, just go to retiredtoarkansas.net, click on MLS listings, find something that grabs your interest, then give Miss Linda a call at 870-405-0793. She'd be glad to help you any way that she can. That's a pretty good shot right there.
Little foggy, one kind of a weird color with the way the sun's hitting it.
Yeah, it won't take long for that fog to dissipate and disappear. What you're looking at there is the beautiful White River and the Old Witch's Hat Water Tower. Straight ahead in that shot would be the city of Mountain Home. In front of that would be the city of Gassville. You can go back to the other one. There we go. The Rainbow Bridge, the Trellis Bridge for the railroad tracks to your far left. Big Spring Rope Swing is there at the foot of the Rainbow Bridge. We were out on that on Saturday evening. It was pretty nice. If you like the river and you like to see what's available there, like I said, just go to retiredarkansas.net, click on MLS listings, give Miss Linda a call. She'd be glad to help you. State of Missouri is way off in the distance, straight ahead, and just don't get no better than floating on that river. Quiet, peaceful.
Yes, sir.
Don't look at the houses. The nice thing about it is you can go there 3 days in a row and you'll see something different if you just don't look at the houses. I'm going to run through some temperatures. The scooter lets it go through the Z-clips. Currently in Mountain Home at 66, Harrison is 64, Batesville is 67, Yellville at 65, Marshall and Salem, along with Mountain View, all at 64, Calico Rock 65, West Plains, Missouri 64, Springfield, Missouri 64, Poplar Bluff, Missouri 66, and St. Louis, Missouri 67. Go ahead and take a look at the radar on the national scene. Whoop, whoop, whoop. It's itching ahead here. As you can see, most of the rain has gone over to the East Coast from Florida all the way up into New York, and nothing in central United States. Little spot showers here and there, but I don't think anything's going to really affect us here. I'll go ahead and zoom into Arkansas. And as you can see, from Bentonville to Blytheville, Fayetteville over to Jonesboro, Fort Smith to Memphis, Little Rock, Conway, Pine Bluff, Texarkana, Greenville, Mississippi, all clear. If you're traveling Arkansas today, it looks like you got a good day to do it. Watches and warnings on the national scene. Arkansas is clear. Nothing in the surrounding states around us. Heat advisory in the panhandle of Texas and Oklahoma. Nothing in Arkansas, Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama, Tennessee, Kentucky. Not bad. Looks pretty clear today. 7-day forecast. High today is going to be 88, low tonight of 66, high tomorrow of 90, low of 68, 92 on Wednesday. The heat's coming back a little bit. It's going to be low of 72 on Wednesday night. Thursday's going to be 91 with a low of 71 with a chance of rain. And then on Friday it's going to be 89 with a chance of rain. Saturday going to be 89, and Sunday looks like it's going to get back up to 91. Pollen and allergy. Tree pollen, none today, none tomorrow, none on Wednesday. Grass is moderate today, low tomorrow, and low on Wednesday. And here's your buddy ragweed, Scooter. Popping in here low today, low tomorrow, and moderate on Wednesday. Going to be picking up. Lake levels and dam reports. Lake Norfolk 555.53, which is 3.53 above full pool of 552. No generation going on at Norfolk at this time. Bull Shoals Lake 659.83, which is 0.83 above full pool of 659, and they're running 1 at minimum flow. It was low Saturday night.
I believe it.
The white was pretty low Saturday night.
Yeah, they're not running a lot down it.
Nope. Fish was good though.
Oh yeah, anytime the water's low, the fish always good.
Anytime there's water in the river, the fish are good.
There you go.
That's the lake levels, dam reports, and all the weather updates brought to you by Bob and Linda Zadora. The Z Team is Century 21 Lee Mack Realty. 870-405-0793 is their number. Retiredarkansas.net is their website. These are realtors you can recommend to your friends. They're busy, but never too busy to help you. Bob and Linda Zadora, the Z Team. We'll be right back.
When the job changes, the Kubota RTVX changes with it. Built for the work and built around you. Load the bed, hit the trail, and take on what's next with confidence. Gear up, load, haul, repeat. The Kubota RTVX. Right now, bring home select Kubota equipment for $0 down, 2.99% APR up to 36 months.
For all your Kubota needs, visit Ozarks Farm and Lawn in Mountain Home.
Welcome back to the morning show on XL7-TV. It's time for community news and happenings brought to you by Ozarks Farm and Lawn, the dealership that deals. 870-425-3434. Highway 62 Southwest at Buford Road. They got a whole new stock of stuff out there, Scooter.
They constantly keep new stock out there.
They are busy, busy, busy.
I could imagine.
Hay season is hay season. And we're not talking hay fever. Well, like farmers may get hay fever.
Yeah, waiting for their hay.
Just ready to have it. Rakes, cutters, tedders, balers, round bales, square bales, the big rounds, big squares. You need it, they've got it. Ozarks Farm and Lawn. Got something that's broke, they can be glad to fix it for you. Let them fix it. Save yourself some bloody knuckles and some curse words. And they've got the guys that can get her done for you. If you're looking for a new zero turn or a new lawn tractor, they've got those as well. Skags and Kubotas and New Holland tractors, the big ones, they've got those. Construction equipment, backhoes, front end loaders, mini excavators, skid steers, mini skids. They've got all kinds of stuff out there. If you've got something in mind that you need and they don't have it right then, let them know what it is. They'll be glad to get it for you. Ozarks Farm and Lawn, Highway 62 Southwest at Buford Road. They'll be glad to help you. They are the dealership that deals. Scholarships for single parents. Application deadlines for the fall is August 1st through September 1st. For the spring, it's January 1st through February 1st. And for the summer is May 1st through June 1st. Flexible scholarships receive up to $1,600 to pay for any expense you encountered while in school. They have a support system to help you as well. For more information, call 501-858-2010. Single Parent Scholarship Fund. Ozark Regional Arts Council is having an art show and a 6x6 silent auction, 6 o'clock on Thursday, August 6th. Paintings donated by area artists, music, fun, food, entertainment. Bids start at $16. Free admission, 870-656-2057. All proceeds go to Ozark Regional Art Council. This will be held at the Shed at ASU Mountain Home, 1600 South College. Bob Davis Veteran Center is having a pancake breakfast on August the 8th from 8 to 11. Pancakes, sausage, eggs, biscuits, gravy, $10 per plate. For more information, call 870-404-6556. Bomberfest is right around the corner on August the 14th at 5 o'clock at Bomber Stadium. There will be a barbecue challenge going on. The admission for this event is individual packed foods, snack items, macaroni and cheese, or a container of peanut butter. All this will go to the backpack program for the Mountain Home students. All kinds of things going on that night. Starts at 4:30 with the volleyball scrimmage and ends at 7:30 with the introduction 7th, 8th, and 9th grade team and a high school football practice. August the 28th will be military past and present first responders appreciation night. There will be a dinner at 6 for military first responders and a +1 guest. Reservation deadline is August the 14th. They'd like for you to submit a photo that can be shown at the halftime slideshow. Submit that to slind@mhbombers.com. There'll be a free t-shirt for military and first responders. All others can purchase one. You can call to find out how you can do that. Call Miss Aubrey at 740-288-5317. This will be during the Mountain Home Bomber Farmington Cardinal game. That game will start at 7 o'clock that Friday evening. We've got saved the date for September the 7th. At 4 o'clock at the Veterans Plaza will be the 25th anniversary memorial here in the Mountain Home Plaza for 9/11. John Cirillo from Fire Department New York will be there to share his experiences of the day that we all remember very well. Let's see what else we got creeping up behind it. Looks like that's it. You got anything, Scooter?
Nope, I'm good.
Looks like we're a wrap. Community News and Happenings brought to you by Ozarks Farm and Lawn, the dealership that deals. We'll be right back.
Your senior health care specialist is VACO Insurance in Mountain Home. Retired law enforcement and disabled veteran owner Frank VACO and staff can help you with all your insurance needs. VACO Insurance provides coverage for most carriers in the area, such as Medicare, Affordable Care Act, individual, or any other health or life insurance options. With over 13 years experience and agents in multiple areas and locations throughout northern Arkansas and southern Missouri, VACO Insurance is the right choice to handle all your insurance needs. That's VACO Insurance, located in Mountain Home.
For all things glass, contact the professionals at Clear Results Glass in Mountain Home. Whether you're needing a rock chip repair or a full windshield replacement, Clear Results Glass can take care of all of your automotive glass needs with fast turnarounds at competitive prices. They service business and residential customers and can custom cut any glass or provide you with the right fit for your home windows, sliding doors, commercial glass, or even a frameless shower enclosure. Contact Clear Results Glass today for a quote or to schedule your next glass project. That's Clear Results Glass, located in Mountain Home.
Have you ever noticed every time you wash your car, you end up wetter than the actual car? Next time, run down to Car Care and let the friendly staff put a smile on your face. Car Care of Mountain Home has a variety of services to clean your vehicle's needs, inside and out. From a simple wash and shine to their outstanding detailed services. Located 1525 Highway 62 East in Mountain Home. Stop by Car Care in Mountain Home today, because driving a clean car always makes you feel good.
Oh, honey, we've had such a wonderful vacation here in the Ozarks. I really hate to go home.
I know. The lakes, the rivers, they've all been great for fishing. Oh, and the boating and the swimming.
And the people are so nice in the stores and restaurants.
Let's call an agent and see if we can make Mountain Home our new home.
Call the Z-Team, 870-405-0793. Century 21 Lemac Realty, 1024 Highway 62 East Mountain Home.
870-405-0793. Hello, Z-Team?
When you're out of
Welcome back to the morning show on XL7-TV. This morning, my guest is the Cornerstone, Chuck Martin from Courageous Pro Wrestling, part of Crystal Clear Ministries. Well, what do I call you? The Cornerstone or Chuck?
You can call me either one. You can call me Cornerstone. You can call me Cornerstone Chuck Martin, or if you prefer, you can call me by my real name, Charles.
Well, I think I'll just call you Chuck.
That works.
Ran into you at Jim Brown Company last week, and you're talking about a fundraiser that you put together, and that involves professional wrestling. Let's talk about who Chuck Martin is.
Sure.
And talk to me about how you got started in this.
Well, Chuck Martin is a dad and husband, first and foremost. This is my son, Caden. He wanted to be here with us today. He's a big part of what we're putting together. I have dreamed since I was 6 years old of becoming a professional wrestler. It was a thing, sitting on it's even in my entrance music, sitting on my grandpa's lap, watching the old guys like Hulk Hogan, Ric Flair, Ricky Steamboat, Andre the Giant when he had the big fro, that kind of stuff, back around 85-ish, in that era. And it just, to become the wrestler, it just stuck with me all of these years. And I'd say probably about 20 some odd years ago, I had always thought about, could you make a ministry out of wrestling? And the internet was just, YouTube and stuff like that was starting to become a thing. And I came across an organization in Texas called the Christian Wrestling Federation. It is no longer in existence. My buddy who ran that, he retired, but I was like blown away. I was like, this is awesome. I was like, you can do this. So I got to know him. I've got to know the owner, Rob Vaughn, over the years, and just waited for the time to be right for me to be able to start my own ministry-based wrestling promotion. Because I want people, there's a lot of people out there that love wrestling. They just don't always want to admit it, right?
Okay.
Yeah, they're out there. And I've always wanted to create a show where people can come and they can enjoy the wrestling, the action and all the fun that's going to happen, but they can also get the Word of God in there. Every match for Courageous Pro Wrestling is going to be brought to you by a Bible verse. Like, say you're watching wrestling on Monday night and they say, this match is brought to you by such and such candy bar. That's how every one of our matches at Courageous Pro Wrestling is going to work. It's going to be like, say we got a big, huge dude versus, a smaller guy. Well, it'll probably be, this match is brought to you by the story of David versus Goliath. Okay. Not saying necessarily David's going to win, but we'll tell you what the Bible verses are, and then you'll go look it up and be like, oh, okay, I see how that ties into this match. So it's just, everything fell together. So that's why I knew it was the Lord's will to get this going, because 3 years ago I was able to get into wrestling, finally get trained, get everything I needed to do, got out there, started going around Arkansas wrestling. And I remember only telling one person, we hadn't even come up with the name Courageous Pro Wrestling yet. We just had the dream, my wife and I, of having our own ministry-based wrestling promotion. And I had told my promoter for Gladiator Championship Wrestling, hi William Brown, that that's my dream, is to have the ministry-based promotion. And it got around to wrestlers. I've had wrestlers coming out of the woodwork saying, hey, I heard you're wanting to start a ministry base. I grew up in church. I want to be a part of it. And I had a show just this past Saturday in Dardanelle, Arkansas for Gladiator Championship Wrestling. And I had people there saying, hey, we're Christians. We believe. We're out here wrestling. We want to be a part of your program. So what started out as a show with probably 8 people has now come to a show with almost 20. So it's going to be a great show. It really is.
How long have you had this organization going?
This organization first officially started October 25th of last year, whenever Gladiator Championship Wrestling came to Mountain Home and put on a show called Havoc in the Hangar at the junior high here in Mountain Home. We crowned our first champion in a battle royal at the beginning of that show, which is Matthew DeLuna. Very deserving. He's been this last year defending the championship all around Arkansas, Texas, Oklahoma, wherever he goes, spreading the word. He tells me that a lot of people are always asking him, what's CPW? What's CPW? And that gives him a chance to witness. Gives him started. Now, as far as being an official business goes with the Crystal Clear Ministries as well, a local attorney who wants to remain anonymous. He wants to do it as a donation via love, and an anonymous donor, I guess is the way you'd say it. Took care of everything for us as far as getting the business, everything taken care of. And I have a meeting with him later today where I have to go get all the information from him so we can get our EIN. And eventually we'll have our 501c, and we are going to be in non-for-profit status. This first show is a free show to everybody. We want everybody to come. It's non-denominational. I don't care, Methodist, Baptist, Catholic. It doesn't matter. We all have one thing in common, and that's Jesus Christ, and that's what this show is about. And the show is going to be a free show introducing ourselves to the community.
So what is the break between CPW, which is Courageous Pro Wrestling, and the Gladiator program that was here last year?
All right. The Gladiator program is a great organization. They gave me my break. There is no Cornerstone, Chuck Martin, without Gladiator Championship Wrestling and William Brown. That's just flat out. They're the ones that gave me my break. But theirs is a more secular show. Theirs is more like what you're going to see on TV, things like that. It's a more secular show. Still family friendly, but my show is Courageous Pro Wrestling is strictly family fun entertainment. I've already warned all of my guys that the worst thing that they can say is golly gee willikers. I'm like, it is beyond G-rated. It is a ministry. Keep your noses clean when you're out and about. A lot of these guys wrestle for other promotions. And I've told them, I was like, hey, you guys, I'm working to get sponsors. I'm working to get stuff like this. You've got to keep your nose clean. They're going to be looking out, once they see you guys on my stage in front of this crowd, they're going to be looking you up. They're going to be looking at you. Keep your noses clean. And it's going to be a faith-based entertainment. It's going to be something that even the most wrestling fan that might have gotten turned off because of something they didn't like, they're going to be like, hey, I like this. Excuse me.
The age group that you've got for wrestlers, what age do they start wrestling in something like this?
Well, I've got guys that are in their early 20s, and I've got guys that are older than me that are coming to wrestle, that they want to wrestle. They want to wrestle for the Lord, especially my champion, Matthew DeLuna. Whenever I first got into the wrestling business and met William Brown, got into Gladiator Championship Wrestling, one of the first people to welcome me was Matt DeLuna. And him and I started talking, and I told him about, what my dream was. I didn't know how long my wrestling career was going to be. I was like, it could be 1 year, it could be 10 years, I don't know. But my ultimate dream is to have my own ministry-based promotion. And when I told him that, he's just like, whoa, he like blew his mind. He said that was his dream as well. So over the last 9, 10, 12 so months, however many months, him and I are the ones that sit down, talk together, and put everything together. While he's not an owner of Gladiator or Courageous Pro Wrestling, he definitely is an advisor.
It's time for a quick break. You're watching The Morning Show on XL7-TV. We'll be back in just a moment.
And make sure your pet is with someone who will love them as much as you do. At 201 Pet Salon and Resort, your pet is cared for just as it would be at home. 201 Pet Salon and Resort is the only all-suite, climate-controlled, and air-filtered boarding facility in the area, with private and spacious rooms to keep your pet relaxed. And with over 3/4 of an acre of fenced play area, your pet will receive the proper exercise they deserve. Your best friend is in good hands at 201 Pet Salon and Resort in Mountain Home.
Providing caring, compassionate services at an affordable price is our goal at Connor Family Funeral Home. Connor Family is a full-service funeral home that treats our friends and neighbors just like family, with a wide range of services and options to meet your family's needs and customs. We are the first on-site crematory in the area. Connor Family addresses all the details with no hidden fees, so you can rest assured that you are treated like family for a more personalized and worry-free service. That's Connor Family Funeral Home, where compassion and affordability meet, located in Mountain Home.
Jim Brown Company keeps you cool when it's hot and warm when it's not. A trusted name in the Mountain Home community, Jim Brown Company provides timely heating and cooling installation and repairs. Our certified technicians incorporate new technology on every job to provide you with the most advanced services. At our metal fabrication shop, we handle projects big and small. We've created everything from commercial ducts to custom designs.
I'd recommend Jim Brown Company to my friends and neighbors. The reason being they have high-tech equipment. Their service techs are well qualified for the job that they do, and they also send me a report after all the work is done so I know exactly what my unit's doing.
By visiting our showroom, you can learn all about our heating and cooling products. We'll educate you on your options and help you decide on the right solution. For total comfort at your home or business, choose Jim Brown Company. Quality service with a family name since 1964.
Diatley Dental Care is a family-owned dental practice. Doctors Irvin and Christina Diatley grew up in the Twin Lakes area and are proud to serve the community. With modern treatment methods and state-of-the-art technology, they are dedicated to providing exemplary care to patients of all ages. Our compassionate team consistently receives training above and beyond the standard of care.
We're changing the way you see dentistry.
Come be a part of our dental family.
Sleep Mark.
Welcome back to the morning show on XL7-TV. We're talking with Chuck Martin, the Cornerstone of Courageous Pro Wrestling, part of Crystal Clear Ministries, and his son, and I don't remember what you said your name was?
Caden.
Caden.
Yeah, Caden.
Okay. Let's talk to you a minute. How do you like wrestling?
Good. It's just like WWE, but
Yeah.
kind of cooler.
Kind of what? Cooler? How come? What makes it cooler?
About some wrestlers will have more things
Okay.
until their outfits or entrance.
Okay. And you're going into third grade this year?
Yeah.
Do you know who your teacher is yet?
Don't remember. He
No,
told me.
we haven't found out yet.
Haven't found out yet.
No.
So do you get in there and mess with those guys when they're practicing and wrestling? You mess with your dad some?
He does.
You can go ahead and talk. It's
You can
okay.
talk. You can talk, Bub.
No.
He's
Yeah.
actually got a big part of this. Him and his sister have a big part in this upcoming show. So.
Yeah.
Yep.
You think it's fun?
Yeah. This is why you guys need to come.
Yeah.
There's a special thing there.
The special thing? Yeah. The show that you've been talking about, where is it at and when is it going to be? I'm talking to you.
Oh, okay. I thought you were still talking to him.
No.
Our show is Saturday, August 29th at Pinkston Middle School. The schools and Coach Husky, the athletic director, thank you, Coach Husky, love you, have just been gracious with me about this, about the fact that, that it's a ministry, that every show after this is going to be a fundraiser for something. And it's August 29th at 6 p.m. at Pinkston Middle School. And like I said, the first show is an introduction, telling you who we are, what we're about, and every show after this will be a fundraiser for something. We're going to be announcing our next show at the show, and it will be a fundraiser for the Bridges program that they have at the school. I've already met with people that run that program and stuff like that, and a lot of people are really excited about what we're putting together here.
How many wrestlers do you anticipate being at this show that's coming up on the 29th?
Probably about 15 to 20.
Okay.
Our very first, and the reason, usually we probably won't have that many at every show, but with this being the first show, a lot of my friends that I've met really want to be there to help me out. And so in order for me to accommodate everybody that's going to be there, we're actually having a battle royal. The very first match of the night is going to be a battle royal to crown our inaugural interstate championship. That's our secondary championship. I should have the belt any day now. It's a beautiful belt. And the winner of that battle royal will be our first inaugural CPW interstate champion.
What makes it interstate?
We just called it the Interstate Championship because I plan on doing shows in Arkansas, Missouri, Oklahoma, and Tennessee. So you'll have the main plate in the middle that says CPW Interstate Champion, and then on the the 4 side plates, you'll have a picture of Missouri, Arkansas, Tennessee, and Oklahoma.
Okay.
So,
are events like this regulated by an organization?
They are not in Arkansas. They're not.
Okay.
In Arkansas, we're small enough that we don't fit into the athletic commission. I believe if some of the bigger companies like AEW and WWE, when they come to Arkansas, I believe that since they're draw such huge crowds, I believe they have to go through the athletic commission. But as far as I know, from what I've talked to other promoters and stuff like that, us being small enough, we don't have to deal with the athletic commission. Now, when we go to Missouri, then that's a whole different subject. Then I have to deal with the athletic commission of Missouri.
How big of a crowd are you anticipating having? I know you'd like to have pack the house and make it standing room only.
Man, it's hard to answer that question because I really don't want to set a limit, because I don't want people to think that I'm setting a limit. You're right. We want to pack that Pinkston gym, and we chose the Pinkston gym because it has that wrestling feel to it. If you've ever been in Pinkston's middle school's gym, it just the way the seats are, the way the bleachers are, the whole thing, it just has that aura to it. So that's why we chose Pinkston. And like I said, we want to pack the house. We want people to come see what we're all about, come see it. That's why we're doing this free show, to get people come see what we're about, and hopefully that they'll love it so much and realize what we're trying to do, not only with the community of Mountain Home, but all across Arkansas, Missouri, Tennessee, and Oklahoma. And that's spread the word of Jesus Christ through, the abilities that the Lord gave us, and that's professional wrestling.
Do you have any people that are wrestling in other venues outside of yours right now that will be participating?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Several of the guys that are on my poster, I was wrestling with. I didn't wrestle. I'm the general manager of Gladiator Championship Wrestling right now, and the American Classics, Steve Frost and Chris Cage, they're actually my trainers. They're the ones that made sure I got in the ring, was doing everything right. They're the current GCW Tag Team Champions, and they're going to be at our show. They're coming down, and they'll be defending those titles at our show as well. And several other guys that his name is slipping past me at the moment, and I apologize for that. I'll probably get a message from him later whenever he realizes who I'm talking about. But there was a gentleman that was at our show this past Saturday that was like, hey, I've heard about, your CPW. He's like, I grew up in church. I'm still in church. He's like, I'd love to be a part of it. And I said, all right, I'm booking you. Come on down, buddy. And he's gonna be awesome.
How big is wrestling in the state of Arkansas as far as this type of wrestling?
I would say wrestling is pretty big in Arkansas as far as independent wrestling goes. There's a few places that I've wrestled that only had maybe 50 people, but I'd say the majority of shows that I have wrestled in front of have anywhere from 150 to 300 people. And they can be loud. You may think 300 people ain't very loud, but yeah, they can get pretty loud.
How big is the ring that y'all...
We use a 16-foot ring. I'm actually currently renting Gladiator Championship Wrestling's ring, and that's what we'll be using for our show on the 29th. And they have a 16-foot ring, and when I eventually am able to get my own ring, I will be purchasing an 18-foot ring, which is the same size as what you see on TV.
How hard is that to get set up in a gym?
If you got enough people, it don't take very long. If you just got one or two people, it can take a while because some of those parts are heavy, especially the boards. I mean, you're looking at, if you got an 18-foot ring, you're looking at 18 foot by 1 planks, and they're not exactly the lightest in the world. So you got to get those lined up. You got to get all the metal lined up. So if you got enough people, you can get a ring put up easily, anywhere from 15 to 30 minutes. But if you don't have enough people, it could take way longer than that.
How hard is it to find somebody that allow you to use their gym or their community center to set up a ring to do?
It's usually not that hard. If you explain what you're using it for, like as far as Courageous Pro Wrestling goes, I make sure I point out, whenever I was talking with, Coach Husky and everything about my gym, he was aware of everything that happened with GCW at the October show and how it went smoothly, everything went well. And there's hoops he's got to go through. He can't just say, well, Chuck, you get this gym, that's it. He's still got people above him that he's got to clear stuff through. But usually I don't have a problem as long as you take care of their gym. That's the biggest thing is putting a tarp down or something like that to make sure the floor is protected. And so, especially if it's on a basketball court, and just taking care of their gym and knowing that it's going to be family friendly and it's not going to embarrass the people that own the gym.
The event that was here last year, you were part of that.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Scale of 1 to 10, how successful was it?
I'm going to give it I'd say an 8 on that, because we had about 300 people there. We were expecting more. It was a fundraiser for all the athletic programs in Mountain Home, so we were kind of expecting more, but we were happy with the crowd that showed up because they were loud and they were cheering. It was my first time ever main eventing a show, and I got to do it in front of my home Mountain Home crowd, and even the basketball team and Coach Fulcher got involved, and so did Coach Leonard and Decon. Dylan Conley got involved during the show. I think everybody went out having a good time. I think they all enjoyed it, and I think they'll enjoy Courageous Pro Wrestling just as much as they did that show, the GCW show.
Why the break? Other than you're trying to turn it from one style to another style, is there not a way you could have done that under the old banner?
The banner of GCW is somebody else's company.
Okay.
It's just my buddy, my promoter, my buddy, my friend, the guy I owe my whole career to, William Brown. He owns GCW. That's his company, and he is one of the people that is behind me 100%. He's renting his ring to me and renting his sound system and everything to me to help make sure Courageous Pro Wrestling, which is going to be mine and my wife's company, and eventually Mr. Caden's one day. His goal as Gladiator Championship is a business about making money. He wants to make money to have a profit at the end of the day. Courageous Pro Wrestling is not like that. We are a non-for-profit. Our goal is not to make money. Our goal is to raise as much money as we can for whatever charity or, whatever cause the show's from here. Yeah, whatever cause from here on out that the show is for. Because at the end of the day, I still have to pay my wrestlers. But once that's said and done, everything else, I'm not taking home any profit after each show. It's going to whoever we're raising money for.
It's time for another break. You're watching the morning show on XL7-TV.
Is introducing a new way to shop for a great night's sleep. Your Comfort Mattresses comes in 5 unique comfort levels from firm to soft, with cooling options to match your perfect sleep temperature. And no matter your price range, we'll help you find the perfect fit. Get deep, restorative sleep exclusively at Sleep Mart.
Our community, relationships matter. A handshake still means something. And neighbors look out for one another. At Farmers and Merchants Bank, we're more than a bank. We're your biggest supporters because every dream, every first step, and every big moment deserves someone who's right there with you. Farmers and Merchants Bank, rooted in Arkansas, growing communities. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
Even on the most perfect day, the unexpected can happen. But with just one call to their local Red Ribbon expert at Overhead Door, they can get their garage door fixed or replaced in a jiffy.
Call Overhead Door Company of North Arkansas today in Mountain Home. Experience the best in Mexican dining. Letty's in Gassville, voted numerous times as the best Mexican restaurant in the Twin Lakes area. Come out for delicious breakfast served all day, or enjoy an authentic Mexican lunch or dinner. $1.49 tacos on Thursday, 10% discount for seniors every day. No time? Call Letty's and have your to-go order waiting for you. And don't forget, Letty's also provides catering for small parties, weddings, holidays, or big events. The best Mexican restaurant in the Twin Lakes area. Letty's in Gassville.
Well, folks, have you been trout fishing before?
Not since I was a little kid.
You'll do fine.
Hey, what are you doing?
Aren't you coming along?
See you downriver.
How do you start this motor? I've never been in a boat before.
See you downriver.
Well, folks, have you sold a house before?
Yeah, about 30 years ago.
Yeah. Oh, well, you'll be okay then.
You sure?
Where are you going?
See you at the closing.
Hey!
At the closing.
We should call the Z-Team.
Discover comfort and style at Sleep Mart. From reclining sofas and love seats to manual and power recliners, sleep and lift chairs, we've got it all. Choose from a variety of styles, colors, and fabrics. All made with pride in the USA. Come to Sleep Mart today, where comfort meets savings. Your senior health care.
Welcome back to the morning show on XL7-TV. We're talking about Courageous Pro Wrestling and part of Crystal Clear Ministries. Chuck Martin, the Cornerstone, and the Corner Pebble himself, Caden. What do you think, Caden?
Good.
Huh?
Good.
Think it's good?
Yeah.
You like this wrestling stuff?
Yeah.
How come? Because it's your dad?
No.
No? How come?
CPW. Starts with C and W.
Yeah? You just like it. Hold up that poster for me, will you? Uh-oh.
We lost power.
We're dead.
Did you go down now?
All the way, yep.
The battery package should kick in.
Well, I mean, we're still live. It just...
Oh yeah, you're still going.
Are we? We just can't see it.
You just can't see it
All right.
because the camera's
Hold the
off.
poster up.
Okay.
The event that we're talking about will be happening on August the 29th here at Mountain Home at Pinkston Middle School. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
And it will be, what time of the evening will that start?
Gates open at 5:30, and the show will start right around 6 o'clock. My wife and my oldest daughter, Evelyn, will be singing the national anthem to start the show. They're going to do it together as a duo, and man, I've got so many people coming to help me for this show that it just, like I said earlier, it can only be the work of God the way everything fell into place, because I couldn't have done all this by myself.
The fact that this is a family affair and you're going to have all kinds of family helping, friends and family helping you. Let's talk about your daughter. She is a Mountain Home High School basketball player.
Yes, she is. She's going to be in 10th grade this year, Miss Evelyn Marks.
Lady Bomber basketball, they'll be having their season kicking off back out in November-ish. See how that goes. Caden's in the 3rd grade. He's told me that, and he's holding up that poster. Can't see it very well on television, but how do people get more information about this event?
The best way to get any more information about this event is to go to Facebook and look up Courageous Pro Wrestling and follow us. That's where we post most of our information, is on the Facebook page. But if you need to get a hold of me directly to find out any information, especially about sponsorship, that's how we keep it a free show, is by businesses, helping us sponsor, to cover the guys that are coming in. 870-232-1613. That's my cell phone number. Call, text me. Tell me, you're interested in coming to the show, or you're interested in help sponsoring the show.
Is that family-friendly wrestling with a spirit-friendly message?
Yep, that's
Will you have a devotional or anything?
We will. One of my childhood friends, which he's probably watching this show right now, Kurt Quinlivan. He is the pastor of a church in Marshfield, Missouri. Okay. He grew up there. We've been friends since we were little kids, and he is coming up for this show to give the devotional, which will happen right in between the semi-main event and the main event. And I'm really looking forward to seeing him coming up.
This has been a long-time passion of yours and a deep thought process to get this started and kicked off and going. You've mentioned some older wrestlers throughout the broadcast, but you haven't gone deep enough. You haven't gone back to the old wrestlers, the guys that actually laid the groundwork, the Moose Cholaks and the Dick the Bruisers and Crusher. And
that was a little bit before my time, but I know you're talking about.
Back when wrestling was really, really different.
Well, the best way to describe it is to tell you the story of how I become a wrestling fan. When I moved from just after I got out of kindergarten, my mom and my little brother moved to Missouri, where all her family was. And when we first got there, we had to live with my grandparents until my mom found a place for us. And I'll admit it, I was a spoiled brat. I got everything I wanted. I just had to blink my brown eyes at mom and she would take care of it. Well, Grandma and Grandpa weren't having any of that. And one of the first Saturday mornings, I was used to watching my Saturday morning cartoons when that was a thing. Mm-hmm. And I'd watch my Saturday morning cartoons all day. Well, when we went to live with Grandma and Grandpa, the Saturday morning cartoons stopped at 10 a.m. because Grandpa's wrestling came on. And yes, I said wrestling because that's what they called it. Mm-hmm. And of course, at first, I think I was like 6 years old at the time, I was upset. I'm like, I want to watch my cartoons, and I'd cry and get upset. Well, I remember one day, I remember it like it was yesterday. I remember my grandpa calling me over and having me sit on his lap and sit there and watch. He's like, Charlie, just sit here and watch this with us a little bit. You might like it. And that's when I fell in love with it. This is the early WrestleMania days. This is when, one of the first rivalries I saw was Hulk Hogan and Paul Orndorff, having their rivalry. Like I said to you earlier, Andre the Giant still had his big fro on his head. The Killer Bees were my favorite tag team, coming out there with the stripes on their trunks and stuff like that, and we would watch. It wasn't WCW then at that time. It was the NWA. So they had the Road Warriors, which the face paint is a honor to them, and the Ultimate Warrior as well. And my favorite wrestler at that time, of course everybody loved Hulk Hogan and stuff, but my favorite wrestler at that time was actually Gentleman Chris Adams. Anytime he came out, I loved it. I was excited. I'd be like, oh, Chris Adams is on. Chris Adams is on. And that's exactly in depth. There's no other way to say it, but that's what got me into wrestling, and we didn't have Monday Night Raw and stuff like that back then growing up. We had to wait months and months for Saturday night's main event to come on. But when Saturday night's main event came on, I was always making sure that I was there at home to watch it. You know, that's where we got our wrestling. I actually have a funny story about that too. The church that I attended growing up is an old country church in southern Missouri. It's called Blackjack Church. Wonderful church. Had a great pastor then. It has a great pastor now. And I remember they used to have Saturday night services. And I remember I was a young kid, so that this is why it's so funny. And I remember the pastor at that time, Brother Lowell Parsons, God rest his soul, great man, he was preaching. He goes, "Hey, are any of you guys tired here tonight?" And my hand went straight up. And I just wanted to get home to watch Saturday night's main event, because we didn't have TiVo then, and I don't think my parents knew how to program a VCR or anything at the time, so I wanted to get home and watch wrestling. And so that's been a family joke for years about me raising my hand saying that I was tired and stuff like that, but that just shows that the love was there, through it. And I had always wanted to have my own promotion, and I had always been working on my relationship with the Lord. And like I said, when I discovered the Christian Wrestling Federation back in around 05, 04, somewhere around there, that's when I learned that you could do a ministry out of it. And if anybody wants to get kind of an idea of what our shows are going to be like, go to YouTube, look up the Christian Wrestling Federation, look up their old videos and see, kind of how their shows went. It's not going to be identical to that. I'm not trying to copy somebody. But yeah, that is my, Rob Vaughn and his show, the way he ran it, that is my inspiration on how to make sure I do it right. And like I said, we're going to do the sponsored by every Bible verse, every match sponsored by a Bible verse. And I'm just going to do everything possible that I can to make sure that show is more about the reason for the show, and that's spreading the ministry, spreading the gospel, than it is about me. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
So,
give us the dates on the show and the location again.
Absolutely. August 29th, 6 p.m., Pinkston Middle School, the gym that fits the best wrestling narrative. It's going to be a free show introducing ourselves to our community, not just Mountain Home. We want people from Flippin. We want people from Yellville, Salem, anybody around the area watching this, because our goal eventually, next year we plan on doing 4 shows in Mountain Home, but we want to expand to 8 shows a year, 4 shows in Mountain Home, but those other 4 shows, we want to branch out. We want to go hit, the Salems, the Yellvilles, the Flippins, because there's going to be kids with cancer, or there's going to be, some kind of charity that's going to need that help. Mm-hmm. And that's what my plan is. That's why, when you and I spoke earlier, why I'm always looking for sponsors, so that whenever I get to that show, I know my guys are paid, and I can focus on raising the money that we need for whoever our goal is, whoever we're raising money for that night.
After this free show, how expensive will it be for somebody to get in to watch these?
After this? Oh, no. Sorry. It won't be expensive at all. We're still debating on how much that we're going to charge as far as like front and second row tickets go. But I know general admission is probably only going to be like $10. It's going to be easy to get in to the shows. And if we have enough sponsors that come forward, we could easily throw another free show, because like I said, it's all about the ministry getting out. And that's what we're hoping, is that after this first show, we'll have enough people, businesses and churches around the community. I've already spoke to several churches, and they seem like they're excited about this. So we're hoping that we'll have enough people, businesses and churches in this community that believe in what I'm trying to do, what my wife's trying to do, what Caden's trying to do, that I won't have to stress about finding sponsors anymore. I won't have to go out, hunting it down. That I'll know that the guys that are coming, I'll know that they're taken care of, and I can focus on making sure the message gets out.
August the 29th, Pinkston Middle School. Gates open at 5:30. First bell at 6 o'clock. Be a good time for you to take your family, go check this out. It's going to be for a good cause. This one's free.
Yep.
After that, it'll be fundraisers to help the community. Thanks for joining us this morning.
Thank you, sir.
We appreciate y'all being here. And this has been the morning show on XL7-TV. We'll see you next time.